Rudy, just what do you think of Mike getting traded?
It's tough. It's a tough part of the. We all know, we're all aware that it's a business and that those things can happen. But when it does happen, it's always like it's always tough. And for me, Mike has been a guy that I obviously have tremendous amount of respect for and friendship and love for. So obviously, that morning on the bus, looking next to me on the bus and then seeing an empty seat was kind of hit me a little bit. But I understand that's part of the business, and there's things that are bigger than us individually.
The last time the Wolves
hopefully that's the goal. And Mike is, I know he's going to be all right. He's obviously had a great career. He's a guy that I think brought a lot to this culture, to this team, and whether it's here or not, everything he brought, is still. I'm kind of talking like he's. Right. Everything he's brought doesn't live with him. So we all obviously. Everyone in his organization and myself first. Is who he is as a player, but mostly as a person and as a leader. And hopefully, when we leave that trophy in June, hope you'll be a big reason why.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of impact did he have on this when coming over in the trade and just helping this team reach the levels that you have reached the last couple of years?
I mean, just being an ultimate professional, ultimate competitor, leading by example. Having a lot of guys that need good examples. Mike has been that. And when he's on the court, whether the shots were going in or not, whatever's going on, he was going to compete. He was going to play for his teammates. He was going to do anything he can to win. And that's who we want to be as a team. That's the mindset that we want to have. Once again, it's bigger than talent, it's bigger than basketball. It's just having that winning mentality and that unselfish mentality that I think every championship team needs.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Rudy, I wanted to ask you about NBA Europe. I don't know if you've been following the situation a lot, but what are your thoughts on that league that the NBA wants to create in Europe?
I think that can be a really promising thing. I think we haven't tapped the potential of the game of basketball in Europe yet, and hopefully that can help do that. I think the game of basketball is growing and growing every day in Europe. I think a lot of people love the game of basketball and wants to see the best basketball show that they can have. So the fans deserve that. Obviously the EuroLeague is a great league, but I think there's even more potential that we can tap into.
And just as a follow-up, in the French case, Paris Saint-Germain wants to create a basketball franchise. How do you see that idea?
I think that can be. Paris is an amazing city. It's one of those unique cities in the world that brings a lot of. First of all, we have a lot of local fans, but also bring a lot of tourists from all over the world. So having a great basketball team over there would be amazing for the city. I mean, Paris basketball has been doing amazing things, but I do think there's some amazing opportunities there.
Hey, Rudy, just kind of going back to this week, how hard is it for a team to play, stay focused while there's so much chatter and while guys are leaving in the middle of a trip and
it's hard.
Like that? Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, like I said, we all know it's a business and we all know what we signed up for, but it's also human connections, and no matter what you do, the people you're around matters, and who they are as a person matters, and yeah, it's always a a time when you can sense, you know, guys are a little more like it's we have families, we all have different things, so it's obviously always an interesting time. You know, when it comes to myself, I'm always, you know, doing my best every day and controlling what I can control and trying to help the team win. That's what I'm focused on, and you know, the rest is all over control. That's why I try to tell the young guys, you know, just all you can control is just be your best self every day, and you get rewarded for that, you know, regardless of it's here or somewhere else.
What will you miss most from Mike, do you think?
What will I miss most from Mike? I mean, we just have some great conversations, you know, just like it's someone that's very intelligent, so, you know, he's one of the guys that I know we can have deep conversations about all kind of stuff that's going on in the world, like, and beyond, you know, like, yeah, some talk about topics that are, you know, that you can talk about with everybody else, you know, so we're still gonna have those conversations. But just no, probably not every day. But you know, I don't know what's gonna happen with Mike. I don't know if you're gonna buy him out or not. But I just wish him the best, and probably see him during All-Star break. You know, so you know, still digesting it. You know, like just sitting on the bus this morning was, you know, I looked at his seat. And I was like, man, this is the business.
Good. Thanks, Rudy.